Now that you've been able to look at the tape, how would you evaluate how you played Saturday?
There's always room for improvement, but I feel like, came a long way, feeling more comfortable out there, communicating with my guys. Overall, it was a good game one, and there's always room for improvement.
Where do you feel this defense needs to improve after the first game?
Overall, just finishing, continuing to finish. Coach is always emphasizing finishing in the fourth quarter. Can't win games in the third or the first. Just knowing that in the fourth quarter that, that's where we win football games. And overall, man, just emphasizing that more and more day in, day out at practice.
Did the game feel slower for you this time out compared to like last year?
I definitely say the game slowed down a little bit more for me. Just being able to see more, read tackles, read multiple things at once. I think that's been the ultimate emphasis for me. But overall, yes, sir. It's been slowed down. I've been comfortable out there, yes, sir.
What does that allow you to do when it does feel slower?
It allows me to play fast. It allows me to think less, and overall, my play just goes up. I think overall, just not thinking, just making plays. I think that overall just makes me play faster.
What do you think you did to separate yourself to solidify that starting spot?
What Coach say going in practice every day, the standard doesn't change, which is being a good communicator, being a good leader, trying to hold the standard of competing every day and making my guys better every day. And I think that's been the emphasis, and overall I think I did a good job of that.
It seemed like Gentry made a big impact when he came in the game. What does he add to that defense when he's out there?
Oh my God, it's a blessing and a curse. I'd say that. I think honestly, having him in the middle, it's like he's like 7 foot wingspan. So I mean, anything the number 2 receiver goes inside, I know that I'm going to pass it to Eric. So it's gonna be hard to get past Eric. So I think that's a blessing for sure. He's a great player. He's always around the ball and takes up a lot of space for sure.
Damani was just talking about how letting that interception on Saturday kind of slipped through his hand, and he was talking about you guys kind of clowning him.
Oh yeah.
Has there been kind of chatter?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, because we gotta produce, man. When we get those opportunities, we don't get them like that, and so we gotta make those accountable. We gotta be accountable for those.
For him in general, obviously, you guys saw him go through kind of a difficult year last year, and you're in that starting spot. And what are you seeing about him kind of demonstrating that accountability and being in a better position now entering this year?
I think growth. I think he's had the time to be around some great guys in the corner room like Makai, who came around and dropped nuggets on all of us and gave us some good points to be a better player and be a better person off the field. And I think Damani took the necessary steps to become a better person, and overall I just seen growth, and he's just being more confident every day, day in and day out at practice.
As a defense, is there anything you guys are doing post-game evaluation differently than last year in terms of film room or just after the game?
Not really differently. I think just ultimately just locking in on the playbook and being more focused than ever. I think that's been the most key.
What was your feeling about the defense overall when you walked up the field Saturday, or even after watching the film?
I definitely think we played together. We played hard. We competed against those guys, and there's always room for improvement. Like I said, little plays, money on the floor that we left out there that we want to get back. You definitely look at those plays, but most importantly, I see improvement for sure.
There are a significant amount of big plays, 10, 15, 20-yard plays. How do you guys limit that, going on through the season, coming off of your first game?
You gotta. I think it's muscle memory for us as a defense. You mean going against a good offense like Caleb and those guys, day in, day out of practice. You tend to, find a theme and you find a rhythm of just continuing to play and play hard. And I think just, thinking about next play at a time, 3-and-out mindset. I think that's ultimately been our goal, and that's helped us tremendously.
What did you see from the interior defensive line on film? How did that compare to last year?
Oh man, those guys look like they're ready to get after it. I just see a lot of movement, disruptiveness, in the front seven. Those guys are just playing fast, and you can tell those guys want to go get the quarterback for sure.
Let's do one more.
I know you were a dynamic returner in high school. What do you think of Zach's return?
My God, it was crazy. It was crazy to see it, you know, from like on the sideline watching it. It's because, you know, the little walk, you know, when he starts to walk a little bit, you know he's seen a crease that we did it. So he's finna hit the crease. So I mean, it was a great experience just being on the sideline with my guy, man. Freshman making plays like that, man. You never see it like that. So
Thanks, Jaylin.
I appreciate it, guys. Y'all have a good one, man.